Welcome to Senior Digital Academy of Mérida. My name is Nikki. I am your instructor for today. Just a few minutes for people to join. I appreciate it. I'm very excited about today's experience, and I'm happy to see you all right here. Welcome again. My name is Nikki. I am your instructor today. I'm excited about this whole event. It was supposed to be local, but we moved it to online so that everyone could have an experience from the comfort of your home. Whether you are 50, a silverhead book of wisdom, this experience is just for you. My goal today, and I thought about it this morning, my goal today, number one, is to have a little fun creating. Number two, to teach you a new skill that you didn't know you were capable of. And number three, for you to leave today with confidence and excitement, learning something new, something you can share with your family and friends. And lastly, what you need for today. So, if you're watching me on your tablet, I suggest you get another device to work on unless you can work on your laptop, maybe your desktop, but you can have anything that you need to work with today. Phone, tablet, iPad, phone, tablet, iPad, laptop, desktop, you use what's comfortable for you. So, before we get started, in the comments section, if you could put where you are, if you're locally here in Mérida, or if you are viewing this from another location, let us know down in the community. I don't call it just the comments, but the community comments. As we build a life abroad, learn new skills as we, build businesses, interact with each other, and supply the needs that we need, away from wherever we're from, whether that be the U.S., Canada, many places around the world. If you're here local in Mérida, these classes will be held locally. I ask you all to help me to build the business, to build the community, to build the experience, because sometimes technology can be intimidating. But we are here today, and we are here at Senior Digital Academy of Mérida, making technology very simple and learning made fun, right? So today, I'm excited because today we are going to create our first AI coloring page. This is a relaxed environment. You can find me over here in the corner as we go through the lesson, the experience together. Have your favorite beverage. I have mine, and we are going to click and sip. All right. So I'm over here. I've adjusted my view so that you all can see the full presentation. Okay? All right. So welcome. Today we'll take technology and slow it down. Sip something nice and make something creative together. First, this is a beginner's friendly pace. We are here, we're patient, we're working through. If you're looking at the replay, of course, you can go through and, fast forward, rewind it, come back frequently and look at it. You can pause it, you can replay, and you can try anything again. The goal is confidence here, not perfection. And by the end of this journey, you will know how to ask AI for a coloring page. So first of all, who are we? What is Digital Academy of Mérida? What is this place? It's a friendly learning space for adults and seniors who want to learn practical digital confidence. Okay? Simple, clear steps. No high-tech jargon. Okay? Sip, patient. Learn at a grown folks' pace. And more than anything that is useful in your daily life to teach you skills you can use right away. Anything from technical to gardening to learning how to do a podcast, which we teach here at ESPAñOL. Why I created this academy. Many adults are not afraid of learning. They're tired of being rushed and talked down to. Technology should help you feel capable, connected, and creative. At SDAM, we learn one useful thing at a time, then practice until it feels less scary and more possible. And it is indeed possible. So today's project, we are creating a simple AI-generated coloring page from a prompt. We're going to choose an idea, number 1. We're going to write a prompt, number 2. We're going to create an image, generate one, prompt number 3. And we're going to save it or print it. And I got a little surprise at the end of this presentation to show you how you can color, because we're just making the generated prompt, the coloring phrase, you got to color it. And I'm going to show you how to do that too. So let's talk about what AI is, because not everybody is clear. A lot of confusing information being thrown, and we're going to make it simple because that's what we do here at Senior Digital Academy of Mérida. What is AI? Simple version. AI is a tool that responds to instruction. Artificial intelligence can help create text, images, ideas, plans, and designs based on what you ask it to do. So you give it better instructions and you will get better results. So now let's talk about this prompt that we're going to use today. What are we going to tell AI to do? So what is a prompt? A prompt is the instruction that you give to the AI platform. So think of a prompt like this. Think of it like a recipe, right? You can say something like make food when you write down your recipe, or you can be more specific. It's like a recipe card. You got to break it down. So make a simple breakfast with eggs, toast, and fruit. It gives direction. So, the simple prompt formula, and take a moment to write this down. Keep it in your notepad, your iPad, your digital device, where you can get to it quickly, where you can always follow this formula. Use this simple recipe when you want to create a coloring page. Create a black and white coloring page of the subject with the details in what style, with the line type, and know things to avoid. So the subject, the details, the style, the line type, and what to avoid. Don't worry, we got examples. So here are some starter prompts just for you. You can use these as is, or you can change the subject to what you like. Some people may want a turtle. Some people may want a coffee mug. Some people may want art and design and landscape. So, create a black and white coloring page of a sea turtle swimming near coral. Simple lines, no shading. take a moment to understand your subject, right? Remember, your subject, your details, your style, your line type, bold, and what to avoid. Number 2, create a black and white coloring page of a cozy coffee mug with flowers around it. Clean, thick outlines, relaxing adult coloring page. That detailed, relaxing adult coloring page gives further instruction to AI to not make it complicated or too many lines to make them thick for adult eyes, right? For adult coloring, bigger spaces. Number 3, create a black and white coloring page of Mérida style colonial buildings with plants and sunshine. Beginner friendly line art, no text. Again, what to avoid, because that is in our formula. Subject, details, style, line type, and what to avoid. Excellent. Now on slide 10, we're going to do this together, but we got to sip because we've been clicking a lot. All right. Let the fun begin. So now we're going to create one together. For this demo, we will use one main prop and then we will improve it, because we're going to get into how to revise, edit your images if it's not quite what you like. But right now, we're going to use one main prop and then we will improve it. So we're going to open our AI tool. We're going to use ChatGPT for this lesson. And we're going to type or paste the prompt. We're going to review the result. We're going to ask for changes if needed. This is where you redefine your vision, which you want to create. If it's a big house you want to live in and you want to manifest it, then you want to do, and then you color it. You talk about deep manifestation, right? So we're going to ask it for changes and then we're going to save the final image. So we are going to get into it. Remember, subject, detail, style, line type, and what to avoid. And again, you can see here, we're going to open our AI tool, ChatGPT. If you do not have it on your device, you can take this moment to download it. You can sign in with your Google account, or you can just use it as is. It may ask you a prompt to sign in. If you need help with things like this, is what SDAM does. Teach you basic smartphone skills. Then we're going to type in that prompt. We're going to review it. We're going to ask for the changes that we need to correlate with our vision. And then we're going to save that image. Okay? So here you will see I have Chat GPT open. You see it up there inside over there. Where is it? There it is. And we're going to get it started. You're over here. I'm over here. There you go. Up at the top, you'll see it. So let's open up our prompt. And we are going to use, remember our prompts. If you want to use one of these prompts, if you want to use one of these prompts, take a minute to copy it. I'm going to get out your way. So we're going to do the create a black and white coloring page of a sea turtle swimming near a coral reef. You can put that in there. You can do a sea turtle. How about that? How about that? You can do a seahorse. How about that? I'm going to give you time to copy these prompts so that you will have them. I'm going to copy it. I'm doing this with you, okay? This is not something that I did beforehand because I want us to experience this together. I don't want to be ahead of you. I'm right with you. So take a moment to type in, create, and you know what else you can do? You can put this prompt, because you may need to copy it to paper and then copy it to ChatGPT, or you can save it. Take a screenshot. You can do a lot of things here, but we're going to type it in. Coloring book page, of a sea turtle. Turtle, right? Swimming near a coral. Simple, bold lines and no shading. And you can put further instructions, like for adults. We talked about that. Adult coloring page. Create a black and white coloring page. You can bold lines if you have problems seeing the lines. This is your chance in this prompt to put what you want to put. Take a moment, think about it. If you want to do the cozy mug, it's up to you. Mérida colonial buildings, it's up to you. For this particular practice, we're going to do the turtle. Okay? So, let's go back to our AI. And we're going to go up here because we're doing this together to more and click images. Because I typed out my prompt here, I'm able to, and they will correct you, you know, you'll get corrected. I'm able to go here and just copy it and paste it in and click go. And if you give it a few moments, it will create the prompt. It's a beautiful thing. So we will wait for ChatGPT to create that font, that that coloring page for us. And then at the end, I'm going to show you how you can color it. Now, if you have a Galaxy phone, Samsung device, and this is a little bit more advanced, that's what you'll need. So now this is what it created, and this is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So we created our turtle. He looks great. He looks great. We put in our prompt. We can put in a definitive prompt now. Now this is where we switch it up a little bit and we can add some description to fill out the picture. So let's get busy on this. This is SDAM, Senior Digital Academy of Mérida, where we put the work in a slow, patient way, right? And you definitely got this. So even if you're still messing with the AI tool, don't worry about it. You can pause this You can pause it and resume when you get the AI tool working. Okay? So do not feel like you can rewind it. We're here together. So create a simple black and white coloring page of a sea turtle on a tropical beach in Mérida style, inspired style, with palm trees, flowers, sunshine, bold, clean outlines, beginner friendly, no shading, no words. All right? So who's up for the challenge? Who's up for the challenge? I am. I'm going to rock it out with you. Okay? So we can just go in if you have it saved, you can go somewhere and just revise it, edit it. If not, let's type it back in. Create a simple black. And I type slow, so hey, we pecking or typing together. It's okay. So it's create a simple black and white coloring page of a sea turtle on a tropical island, right? Oh, sorry, beach. We at the playa in Mérida. Inspired, because we're getting into detail now. Style. See how adding a few extra descriptions like a recipe. Think about the recipe with palm trees, flowers, sunshine, and bold, clean outlines. Beginner friendly. Remember that part. That's important. That will save you a lot of revisions and frustration. No shading, no dark spots, and no wording, right? Or no words, right? All right. Check for all your typos and make sure that you typed it in right before you submit your prompt to Chat GPT, okay? All right. So let's bring back up our Chat GPT. Boop, boop, boop. That's where we are right now. And we're going to move into the next prompt to give this more definition. Now, before we do that, I want you to download this and keep this version for yourself. Now, it'll always be there if you're logged in, if you have a library, if you know anything about ChatGPT, and you can learn at Senior Digital Academy of Mérida. That's what we do. One-on-one groups come together and learn this technology. You know, the one thing I love about this technology is that it keeps the mind fluid. It keeps it alert. It doesn't have to be serious. You can play games or you can create a business. Something to do, something to pass on. Podcasting, blogging, for your children, for loved ones to see. Could you imagine being a children now and being a child now and being able to see your great-great-grandmother on a video or a message that she left especially for you, or a coloring page that she left? So the heirlooms are changing and we're changing along with it. So now let's go here and we have our prompt, our new prompt that we did. We copied that. And we're going to paste it right in here. And we're going to push enter. And we're going to let AI do what it does. Let it work. And it will create a more definitive image for you. And we're going to go back and save that. I got caught up in conversation, but I heard myself. But we're going to let this go first, and then we'll go back and I'll show you how to save your image into a location where you want to save it. If you're on a device, if you're on your phone, you can still save it on your device by just clicking the little dots or opening the picture, clicking the picture, and you'll see save. Now, how about that? We upgraded. How about that? Look at that, the difference between the two. This is the thing. AI is not here to intimidate you. It's not here to tell you what to do. It's actually the opposite. You tell it what to do, what you need, what you want it to produce. If you want to search a certain subject or define a certain craft or skill that you have, it's a great tool. So now let's go back up and save both of these. So on your laptop, desktop, most devices, you will get a little button there. Here you can download, and it has download, and you can change the name here if you want to. When you save it, you can also go do the same thing. You can click it also and open it to a bigger view to see the details, to see if you may want to change a detail on it. You can add your name to it. You can put your name on it. Yes, you can. We said no text because it's a coloring page. But if you want to specialize it and say to my niece, to my granddaughter, to my grandson, you can make it directly personalized to your loved ones or yourself. Put your own name on it, right? Okay, so same thing here. We go over into the right-hand corner. Click that download button. Same thing. Save it to your desktop or to whatever location is easiest for you. I always suggest desktops because you can find it right away. Okay? That was fun. Now, we've done both prompts. You've seen just a regular with a coral reef, and now with it being in Mexico, in Mérida, with palm trees and definitive lines. So now, do we have too much? That's the question, right? The question becomes, do we have too much going on right here? Is it too much detail? Is the coloring page for someone that may be very young and doesn't understand what stay inside the lines mean? Or very older and don't understand what staying inside the lines mean? So what can we do? We can revise it. We can say it's too much detail. Lines are too thin. The background is too busy. Too much going on. So let's do a revision prompt. Make the lines thicker, simplify the background, and make it easier for seniors or beginners to color. I'm going to give you a moment because I'm going to give myself a moment to type that in. So make the lines all right. Simplify background and make it easier. Take your time, type it in for seniors. Because this also may be for your grandmother or your mother. She loves to color, right? Keep the mind active. To color. Okay? Take your time, type it in, make the lines thicker, simplify the background, and make it easier for seniors or beginners to color. That is our revision prompt, okay? So now we're going to go back to our coloring page. We're going to X out of this page over here to the left. We're going to keep it open because right beneath that in this area is where you'll find your edit section. You can also change the model, but we're not going to worry about that. Just if you look like, what is that? What's that? We can change the model and we can talk about that in future classes. But today, we are going to edit our picture because it's a lot going on. So we copy and pasted that prompt, which was make the lines thicker, simplify the background, and make it easier for seniors or beginners to color. We're going to enter that edit and we're going to wait for AI to work. This is the part where you take a sip. This is the part where you take a sip and chill and wait. Go warm up your coffee, your tea, refill your water or your libation, whatever you got. This is your time. In future classes, like I said, we'll be talking about podcasting, blogging, leaving a legacy for your family. It's a beautiful thing, a wonderful opportunity to use the tools that we have for the good, and use them to expand your skills or do things you want to do, right? Stay active, build confidence. All right. Look, AI even asked us if we like it. Do you like this personality? So we went from that, right? Then we made it a little bit more detail. We added detail to it. We gave it definitive instructions. And then we said, let's bring it down to something more practical that we can paint without complicity. We don't want it to be complicated. And this, I think, turned out pretty good. So we're going to give ChatGPT a thumbs up. And we're going to open up by clicking it with your finger or with your mouse. Open up your creation, because yours may be a mug. Yours may be a cup. Because we're changing. What are we changing? Somebody type it in the comments. Because we went over this so you will be able to know what you would like to create. It does not have to be what we did. It can be your creation, which could be a colonial style house you manifesting. So you change the color of the house from purple to green or from orange to white, right? You got a mug. You made the mug bigger. You made it smaller. You put your family on it. A family. I'll show you how to upload pictures where you can put your own image on coloring pages, documents. It's endless what you can create. Yes, you. Okay, so we got that going. We got our prompt in. We revised our prompt, right? Now we're downloading it. So we got to look for that download button that we talked about. Save the image to your computer, your phone, or your tablet. You can save it from any device that you're on. Okay? Once you have it in ChatGPT, you can also access it as long as you have that app on many devices. You can access it from those devices, right? And download it on that device. Use a clear file name so you're able to find it or search for it. Turtle coloring page, mug coloring page, Mérida coloring page, Paris coloring page, beach coloring page, me coloring page, right? And keep that prompt so you can create more pages later. Okay? Awesome, awesome, awesome. So here we are, and we're going to download, right? We're going to download our image. We're going to go here up to the corner. You can also right click on your mouse. If you can't find the button, you can just go into the middle of the image and right click your mouse, right? Use that right click and click it and save as. I always say let's save it on a desktop so you can find it. I name mine Turtle 1, 2, and 3. So I'll know what the deal is. I can find it with no problem, and now it is saved. On your device, you should be able to hold your finger down and get a prompt to save it. Save it where you can find it. Save it as an image in your library, in your gallery. That's the best place to save it. In your gallery, on your phone or your iPad or your tablet. Okie dokie smoky. All right. Now, what can we do with this image? What are we doing? Okay, I got it. Now, what do I do with it? Well, you print it, you share it, and you reuse it because your coloring page can become a simple creative asset. Look at what I did. And then look what I can do more. And then all of a sudden you're creating a book. I'm going to show you the books that I've created at the end of this. Just doing this to give away, to sell. A lot of people selling in Amazon, children's books, coloring books. It can be a hobby or it can be a passive income. I'm going to say it again. It can be a hobby or it can be a passive income. So you can print it on a home printer or a local papeleria. You bring it down here, they got Mega Print. There's always a digital printing place in your area. You can Google one that's closest to you. Usually you can just email it to them and they will print it and you can pick it up, especially at Mega Print. You can use it for relaxation. When you're stressed, if you have bouts of depression, anxiety, PTSD, these are creative tools and outlets that will help you decompress, get back into the moment, get grounded in the now. For my seniors that have mobilization problems, they have challenges in that area, can't quite get around and get active like you want to, this counts as an activity. Imagine making a coloring page of you getting around a little bit better, maybe getting in some physical exercise. All of these things are possible. You can pass it on to your grandkids. They'll love it. They'll adore it. They'll keep it forever. You can do journals and you can do creative group. Come together with your girlfriends, your boyfriends, your friends, amigas, amigos, and create together, right? And you can also make stuff. You can reuse the prompt, change the subject, and create more because we have a formula that we use. Put it in the chat. Put it in the comments, the community comments if you dig what I'm laying down, right? So now, I wanted to show you this prompt for Samsung Notes. It's remarkable. I was trying to get it to work earlier. I don't know if I'm able to share it right here on the screen. I may have to use my phone to share it. But if you have a Samsung device, you have a notes section on that device, right? You have a little notes section, right, on that device. And if you click that notes, you can push a plus sign and upload your picture. You can import it. The picture that you made, your coloring page, you can import it. You can use a pen or a tool with a stylus or your finger and actually color. This is not required. It's just something that's fun to do, to actually color. Otherwise, you can have it printed and color with the hand, which I suggest more than a computer, but your grandkids and the children color on the computer. So this is a way to maybe email that to them, give them simple instructions on how to color the coloring page you made. And that's a beautiful thing, right? So in the next one, I'm going to come back because I've had some issues today with technology. We're in Mercury retrograde, and that's why I was a little late with this video today. So we're going to come back and I'm going to post an individual video on how, because I can record it on my phone, on how to add that coloring page to Samsung Notes, where you can color the page right on your phone or tablet and share it that way, okay? Here is a screenshot. Take a screenshot if you know how to do that. And this is always available. You can pause this video. You can pause it right now and save the image instructions, okay? The Samsung Note steps is a quick review. If you're curious and you want to know how to do it on your phone, this is the process. And I'm going to upload another video with the complete process from opening the app to adding or importing the image and all of the tools that you use to manipulate, navigate, and color your creation. Okay? Now let's talk about AI getting weird. Because sometimes AI hallucinates. It goes off to the left. And you're like, that's not what I told you. I didn't ask for that. And you get panicky. Well, I'm here to tell you, you don't have to panic. Because you didn't do anything wrong. It's AI. So AI may add extra fingers, strange objects, and odd details. And this is normal, it's not you. Just ask it to simplify, edit like we went through, or correct the image. Better prompts come from practice, not pressure. Your job is to guide the tool, not to worship the tool. So revise it, retry, and relax. And don't feel ashamed to put the phone down, to close out of the app if it becomes too much for you. Okay? Take a moment and come back. Retry, relax, and revise. I want it in a different order. Okay. So what did we learn today? We learned a small skill that can open a creative doorway. A huge creative doorway. We talked about what AI is in the simplest terms. We wrote a prompt and we talked about what a prompt is and why it matters. We went through how to create a coloring page. We went through how to revise it or edit it, save it, print it, or digitally color it, right? And we got the video coming on digitally coloring it. So like the page, stay tuned for updates. And we also learn how to keep learning one step at a time. And that's the thing. You only have to do this one step at a time. If you still trying to download ChatGPT, that is okay. Because you can go back to this video, to the beginning, and start again. And you can do it as many times as you need to. So what's coming at SDAM? More simple, practical classes for grown folk who want to learn digital confidence. As we build the in-person click and sip workshops, we will be providing more online workshops. So no matter where you are, you can join us and click and sit, right? We're going to do AI basics for seniors. If you really want to delve into this AI and get more serious about it, beyond creating coloring pages, but maybe using it for a passive income, maybe finding ways to create a passive income, then that's what we're going to talk about in a lot of these classes. Different aspects, different avenues that you can use AI for basic understanding for seniors. We're going to do digital creativity classes. I really want to do this locally, a smartphone fix and learn clinic, which I'm trying to hold down there at Galerius Styles, right there in the lobby or in a room there. We're going to bring your device. Now, if your device don't work, you can't bring it, but I got resources to get it fixed. But if you're having problems maneuvering, navigating, understanding your device, that's exactly what this clinic is for. And to sit down with you so you can get an understanding. Also, if you don't want a lot of people, you want individual attention, then you can call me up for one-on-one guidance. We're doing Canva for beginners. I had a Canva class today. I have had a Canva class before, not today. I wish, but soon. And I had about 30 students attend that on an ongoing basis for about 6 months. And we learned a lot. We developed a lot. A lot of people were able to publish books by using the tools there, and it's very inexpensive. They have a free version and you can take advantage of that. But if you want to go pro, because you really want to get into your skill or your gift, this is what will open up doors for you. And we're also going to do a living abroad plus digital confidence. Also on the page, we posted something about online safety. There's a post there that I want you to reflect upon how to protect yourself online with certain apps, Gmail, and certain platforms that you may use, okay? This was so fun to do. Make sure you go back through and you save your image, right? Once you save it, you can print it if you have a printer at home. Again, you can send it to somewhere local and they will print it for you. And we have a video coming out to show you how to color it online and send it digitally, where you can just email it, because now that you download it, you can share it. There's also a share button up in the corner here on ChatGPT where you can make a copy, a link, you can post it to X, formerly Twitter, you can post it to LinkedIn, Reddit if you have an account, and you can also download it. So these are a lot of opportunities for you to share whatever you created, whether it's you laying on the beach or a picture of a turtle, right? You outside, you doing something big here. And like I told you, my goal was for you to leave with the confidence knowing that you can do this and so much more. If you're looking for expansion, if you're ready to grow, if you're like, hey, if I can do this, what more can I do? Join our senior community computer classes, right? Where we offer those weekly sessions, online classes in case you can't get out. It's hot in Mérida. So maybe you want to stay at home. Well, guess what? I'll come to you for one-on-one tutoring. You can come to me. We can meet at Starbucks and click and sip. I'm also open for small groups or private learning and fun and friendly learning. Go to my website where you can see a breakdown of exactly what Senior Digital Academy of Mérida is all about, why it was created, a passion for teaching and for helping my generation and older generation. I call them books of wisdom, silver lined, with confidence in a digital world, because it's not going to regress, it's not going to go back, it's going to become more complicated. And what we do at SDAM is make technology simple and learning fun. It doesn't have to stress you out. So go ahead and go over to Senior Digital Academy of Mérida.com. Go over to the About section where you'll see all of this information, including the pricing guidelines for the click and sip. This first one that we had was $350 in person. The online event is free, of course. Also, information on prices for one-on-one tutoring, group sessions to get you going and get you partnered up, so when you're away from the academy, you can still work on some of these things. If you are in Mérida, only, please feel free to join the Mérida. If you're not in Mérida, you can join, but this group is not designed to answer questions about moving here. It's designed for expat residents 50 plus and friends who are living, exploring, and thriving in the beautiful city of Mérida, Yucatan. We are forming community, connections, and support friendship while we live this life abroad, right? Definitely. And learning the computer skills that we need at the academy, right? So I hope that you have enjoyed, I have enjoyed it immensely. This experience today, this coloring, AI coloring page experience, right? We learned so much. We learned, and it did, how long? It has been less than an hour. And you've learned what AI is, what it does, how to navigate it, how to give it a simple prompt to produce what you want to. And we will have more and more of these click and sips. I love them. Coming up, where we'll create other things. We will do beginners podcasting for my seniors, because I'm a freshman senior. I've now entered the senior arena, but I'm a freshman senior. So for my junior seniors and my sophomore seniors and my senior seniors, we're going to get into more things like podcasting to help you leave a legacy with your voice, your words, your memories, your life, and give that to your great, 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 great grandchildren, maybe, right? We want to do that. And I know a lot of people, do you have a book inside of you? You've always wanted to write a book. Well, guess what? Here at SDAM, we're going to have a book publishing and participation class, an experience to give you the confidence, motivation, tools, skills to write the book, and the book that's in you, and also access to certain platforms where you can get freebies, low cost ISBN numbers. You can get a free one from Amazon. You can also buy them and have ownership of your property, right? So we're going to get into all of that in the future. Safety online is extremely important. I have talked to quite a few people who have experienced hacking online. I have been, in and out with it. Um, it happens. I'm aware of it because of what I do, and I know how vulnerable people are, all people, no matter what age. But as you get older and acquire assets, these things become very important to you. And it's more important that they're safe. So go to my page. There's some information on how to secure your account, how to do two-part authentication, two-factor authentication, how to add safety nets to your digital profile that will ensure that you're not hacked, or at least make it not so easy, not so easy. So I appreciate everybody who tuned in today. I look forward to the next Paint and Sip. Remember to go online and please support the Academy. Go online to seniordigitalacademy.com, www, and go on Facebook where you're seeing this right now, and click that like button up there. We're also on Vimeo, not YouTube, but we're building a library of content for you to see and to grow and to use. Also, there is a link to a free starter guide for everybody who's seeing this video. You can get a starter guide on this AI thing because you may have notes everywhere, get confused, but that's okay. We got you. So the starter guide is something you can download. You can keep on your phone or your device. You can always go to it. It's a reminder of the formula we use to create prompts and how you can use that formula the way that you want to, right? So happy today. Remember the 50s group? Go in and check it out. Digital skills are here. Go online and check out information on what we do, how we do it, who I am. Remember to please like and share. Like and share. I appreciate you. And this was fun to do. It really was. So thank you so, so much. You took the first, some of you all, this is the first step. You took the first one. And for some of you, you took one more step, right? Because you may have went at it and then you came back. But you took one more step towards digital confidence. Stay connected with us. Visit us online, seniordigitalacademyofmerida.com. Like us on Facebook. If you want to come out or sponsor a group learning, right? Things are so much bigger and deeper than just painting or creating. If you really want to get into meat of it and create that passive income as a group, contact me on WhatsApp. You see my number on the screen, 583-5483-999. Send me a WhatsApp message. I do not answer calls on that platform. It's for digital correspondence only. If you want a personal copy of the starter guide, reach out to me. I will send it to your device. Whatever it is that you guys want to see, put it in the comments. We want a class on this. We want an experience about that. Put it in the comments. I will add it to the long list of wonderful learning experiences that we have coming. It's amazing. And we're here for it, right? So remember, technology does not have to be scary. No. And at Senior Digital Academy of Mérida, we make technology not so scary, right? So technology made simple, learning made fun. I'll see you at the next workshop. And for everybody that's watching, I hope you have a fantastic day. And don't be scared to look at the replay. For those of you all who got stuck, if it went too fast, go back and look at the replay. Look at it as many times as you need to get what you need. All right, till next time. See you at the next workshop.